The Internet Exchange Point of Nigeria, IXPN, recently achieved a significant milestone, reaching a peak domestic internet traffic of 1 terabyte per second for the first time. This accomplishment was announced on April Tuesday 22, 2025 by the CEO, Mr. Mohammed Rudman, at a meeting with the media, and it signifies a major leap in developing Nigerian internet infrastructure. According to the CEO, Mohammed Rudman, with this 1 terabyte per second, over 1 million concurrent Zoom calls can be supported, and more than 200,000 people can stream on HD Nollywood film or movies on Netflix simultaneously without buffering.
Really, we have achieved 1 terabit per second. Zoom calls are usually 1 megabit to 1.3 megabits per second. If you want to do a Zoom call, right? That is at a high HD quality. Clear. It means that with this 1 terabit, if you have a local traffic right now of say 1 million students connected to each other, 200,000 people can watch local videos or Netflix at the same time with that speed.
On data transfer, the MD highlighted the speed that this can enable the transfer of entire contents of 50,000 smartphones in just 1 second, as well as faster internet speeds. The milestone has significant economic implications, including reducing reliance on national bandwidth, decreasing latency for local services, and strengthening Nigeria's position as Africa's digital heartbeat.
Within 1 second, you can move the content of 50,000 smartphones, with an average content. And that content should be around 2.5 gig to maybe 5 gigs of gigabit of data inside. So this is what it is.
During the interactive session with the media, the MD further stressed the significance of this milestone, as he highlighted some key parameters that can make these achievements sustainable and inclusive.
In terms of the speeds, how many megabytes do we have in 1 gigabyte, and how many gigabytes you have in 1 terabyte?
When you hear terabits or gigabits or megabits per second, it's talking about throughput, it's talking about speed. When you hear megabyte, kilobyte, bytes, there's a difference. There's bits, there's bytes. When you hear byte is the minimum amount of data that you can put together to give information. So what we are sending out right now is 1 terabits per second. And if you divide it by 8 to make it byte, it means that per second you can download 125 gig per second. That's the speed that we just presented.
What kind of traffic drove this growth? Is it streaming, social media? What are Nigerian consumers leaning towards? Then also, what is next for IXPN?
What drives it is the videos. And most of these videos, to say, is that they are all content that are hosted in Facebook, Microsoft, TikTok, all of them, right? And that's a huge part. And it's not only for IXPN, for generally what you use in your own phone, your own data. If you look at the ratio of utilization, you realize your videos that you browse consume more data than any other thing. So automatically, we are receiving from the end users. And the end users, that's their browsing trend. And that's what is coming back to IXPN.
The internet as the oil or the soul and blood on which every technology algorithm is driven. So its significance and relevance cannot be undermined in today's global scheme of things. So it has to be given the requisite attention deserving of a critical global infrastructure.